back. We're gonna get this in the case. I need to make room to get my other stuff done for the Suburban, or for whoever's gonna send whatever in. Long day. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 6, 7, 8. Have it over here. Come on, out. There we go. Trying to do a video at least once a day. Nothing on skip. Nope, nothing. Alright, now snips. Those aren't snips. Those aren't snips. The hell are my snips? There they are. All right. I was looking at batteries, 12-volt not 12-volt, 6-volt batteries to go on the voltage side of the truck, because all those need to be replaced too. Good Lord, they're like almost $200 a battery. So it's like the best deal I've seen so far is like $1,500 for 6 Trojan 6-volt batteries, which would be the minimal I'd need. Minimal. It's like shit. Truck price might have to go up. I don't know. We'll see. I was like $5,000 the way it sits. Now I put almost $1,000 worth of battery, 2, 4, 6, $600 worth of batteries in it. New connectors, you know, take back the wires, strip it, put back the wires, put new connectors on, new terminals on the batteries. I mean, it adds up fast, real fast. If I don't sell the truck at the break, I'll either keep it and slowly restore it, or pull it apart, take all the alternators off, put a price tag of $1,000 on it, pull all the batteries out and everything, get out of it. Be done with it. Batteries are expensive. I went to 3 different spots today. Went to Batteries Plus, AutoZone, another AutoZone. AutoZone seems to be the cheapest so far. Still damn expensive though. I looked at my gas gauge on my Suburban today. You know how it goes from full to E? Mine's like there on E, but like, I don't know, maybe something's happened with the meter or something, or the coil or something or other inside or whatever. Starts though. I'm gonna put more gas in it tomorrow. I was asked, fuel pump ever get replaced on this truck? No. Water pump ever get replaced on this truck? Not since I've had it. The tires on that truck are from 2010. Aired them up today. They're still in good condition. They're all around like 20, 25 PSI. I'm like, no. We need more air in the tire than that. the more I was going through the truck, the more nitpicky I started getting with it. Like, should I replace this? Nah, it's fine. Should I upgrade this? Nah, it's fine. If I was going to keep it, yeah, I'll just rip everything all out and redo it all again. But that's expensive. All the way over here again. Damn it. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. Yeah. Where'd it go? I thought the air compressor was gonna die. It took so long. Air up the tires. Got to replace the windshield wipers yet. Oil's fine. Checked that earlier today. Oil's perfectly fine, but it's longer than, and it's 10 years old. But I checked it, and it's clean, and it's full. Nah, no oil change. The life expectancy of that stuff, for whatever reason. Come on, open. So, oil plugs. Oil change, spark plugs, went up underneath the truck. I checked all the axles, not a drop of fluid anywhere. No leaks, no nothing from anywhere, which I'm very happy about. Checked all the grounds, continuity tested them, perfectly fine. Happy about that. Got a side of that one. I got people texting me saying, I love how everything's all straightened out and everything's all neat and all lined up. That's when you take your time, you end up with stuff like this. And you put some thought into it, like, okay, what am I going to do with this? Next step, think ahead. Where am I going to put that? Same thing with the Suburban. I got 3 AC alternators, going to 3 DC rectifiers. One's a Fat Boy 400 amp DC rectifier. The other 2, I don't know what they're rated at. I don't remember anymore. But cleaned all the connections, replaced all the connectors, shined everything all up. New washers, new connectors, new everything. So if there was any intermittent connections, there's not anymore. After the truck was sitting there so long, it's like, yeah, humidity, hot and cold, year after year. Changes things. There. Nope. Solid. Okay. 3 more. I'm 1 short. Where the hell did it go? I'll find it. It's on the floor here somewhere. I'll find it. I'll sweep it up and I'll find it. Long day. Up at 7 o'clock in the morning. To me, it's key down season time. Go, 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 run, 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 do, do, do. I think this might be my last key down I key at. Unless, I don't know. I'm selling the truck regardless. Time to go. Good truck. Truck's got lots of woods back behind his belt. So come on. That the last one? That's the last one. Now, did I put two over here somewhere? I'm not supposed to put them? I've done that before. No? Alright. Oh, look! One more, right here. You probably asked, no, you didn't see that over here. Maybe you did. Really did plan on spending over $1,000 on a volted battery system, but it is what it is. I was hoping 7, 8, 9 for 6 12 volt, 6 volt batteries, not $200 a battery. That's insane. That is nuts. Alright, all the negative feedback is in. What else? Oh, I gotta grind the case. Turn this off. Move this out of the way, move that out of the way. Where's my Dremel tool? Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright, cool. Now we'll take this off of here. Put this back up here. I can move it all the way. It's off. Sorry, that's negative. You can see the back of the. There we go. And the thing there. See if we can't grind all this off right. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Perfect for my SDR setup. that side. That's not bad. That's that side done. I'm human. Cool. That's done. That's perfect. Now I gotta do the other side. Yeah, maybe if I turn it up 10,000 RPM, maybe it'll do better. other side turned out better than this side, but I got the. I never tried anything like that before in my life. That was the first time you seeing me trying to do that. I'm impressed. Perfect. We're doing it by hand. It's pretty damn good. The machine could do better, but this is pretty damn good. Not bad at all. That turned out really good. Didn't do that side. Yeah, it's alright. Just want to get the center to where it wasn't going to cut the cable, the power cable at all. Little dirty. Yeah, this is when the inside wasn't even clear coated yet. I like that. That's nice. It ain't gonna cut. Nothing. It's gonna be real nice. I'm happy with it. Okay. And the case goes. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, are you kidding me? Nope, not kidding. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely flawless. For the exception of the B positive. I can do that. Yeah, it's fine. But it's in the case. And these I can tie up in the back. I'm going to put 2 LC40 connectors on this, just like I did on the DMNJ 24 pill. What about this over here? Maybe another ground bolt, or just a piece of tape, silver tape on the inside and outside. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. All right. All right, now let's go back and start putting screws in the case. waiting for this for a long time, huh? Oh, put this over here. First, let's get them all lined up first. In my mind, these are never coming out again. Unless I wanted to run the B positive for the switch all the way up. Pop a hole. I could do that later. No big deal. Wow, air conditioning shut off and I've got it set at 70 degrees. Nice. All the money I gotta put in the truck. I don't know if I'm gonna have any money left to put pills in this box. Funny, huh? I've got every single day planned out. Not that one, that's too small. Not that one, that's not the right one. This one. Yep, everything is running straight down the center. Nothing is touching the heatsink on either side. Exactly the way you want it. Two more. One in front, one back of that one. Almost an hour. Everybody else's videos is it's all done. Ta-da! Now we're gonna test it. What exactly did you do? No education. Just look at how bad the box is. Look at how good my work is. Look at this. Look at the peak reading meter. Whee! There, solid as a rock. All right, now SO239s. Where'd I put them? Here they are. Right here. And right here. Now notice the SO239s are going in front of the ground load. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 4. That's a double, triple, quadruple check. Yep. I gotta move you again. So you know what I'm looking at. Or you can see what I'm doing. Or, yeah, whatever you want to call it. There. 1. And then a lock washer. Screwdriver. Nut. Screw. Lock washer. Nut. I feel like I'm an education teacher for little kids. Sorry about that. They'd never give me a license to do that. Ever. Here. Yeah, no, no. Adults, I have a hard enough time with dealing with myself. Kids, no. Don't get me wrong, I'm great with kids. It's wonderful. You get to give them back. There. 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 Hey. No. There we go. There we go. Nice and tight. There, nice and tight. Screws are never coming out. Not with lock washers. No way in hell. Alright, now I got to put the ground strap in between here and here. Even though this here is grounded here and this is grounded here all the way down and back and forth, a ground strap right here would be really, really nice. Where'd the relay go? Backwards. This will give you an idea of where the relay goes in the box. And I'm going to have to run the oh, is that ever so elegantly done. It perfectly fits. Damn near right down the freaking center. I'm looking at this way now. Come on. There. I'll just move this thing down here some. There. It fits straight down the middle, and maybe 1/8 inch off. Straight down the center. I can offset that by cutting this off over here. It goes all the way up to the top. Got plenty of clearance on the bottom. Man, is this going to be a bitch to solder in. Oh boy. It's alright. It's not going to arc. And it leaves room for the caps here. So that's done there. See, I can trim this back a little bit on this side and make it fit flawless, right smack in the middle. Just that much. That's all it needs. Just that little tiny bit. Run this up here. Yeah. I did good on this. Proud of myself. And this, man, this is just so big of a box. I'm just gonna stick you up here. them to 16 pill back some or something. Here. Move that. There we go. Now you can see just about everything up there. There you go. If I need to, I can pull it back and forth a little, but other than that, you got good view from up there. Alright. Okay. So I gotta order some tabs from ICA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10 of them there. I just ordered me a pack of 50 or 100. Switch hook up. I gotta tighten that yet. Saving this switch for that box. So that's done. Blue LEDs. Resistor will go to the LEDs, going to this here, the switch. This is going to ground. I'm not doing the negative for the LED over to the switch. No, I ain't doing that. There's better ways to do stuff for actual, better, more physical ground. This, I'm thinking, they're gonna go somewhere in between here and here. Don't have a lot of places to go. We will see. Actually, what I can do, there, snip that off. Don't need it that tall. Not even close. Maybe even half that height. Oh well, we'll see what happens. This goes to here, this goes to there. King circuit goes there, input goes there, output goes there. These two have a bar that goes across. A bypass goes here to ground. But I don't have the little eyelets that fit these holes. When you take the screw out, you put the eyelet in there. I don't have those. ICA does. I don't know. God, I could have sworn I ordered an absolute shit ton of them, but through time, I don't know where the hell they all went to. If I looked a little more thorough, maybe I'd find them. Nope. Nope. No. On my top, where I just throw all my extra stuff. No. 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 Find a brand new connector though. Will it work for this? No, too small. Anyway, we're getting there. Well, let's see here. We can do this and this, and we'll wait till later. I gotta do the B positive first. I'm still undecided on how I want to do that. I mean, look at this. 50-volt caps. Smaller than ½ inch, or a little bit larger than ½ inch diameter, but not the big McGungus freaking things I used to have. Neat. Yeah, it used to be exactly a ½ inch. Yeah, it still is. But the other part isn't. Anywho's. I'm just looking at this going, looks nice, pretty. I should hook up the switch to the LEDs, but then I mean to hook up the switch to the relay, which I'm not going to put that in, and then to the put this on here. There's still a lot of work to do. Lots of work to do. Put the input combiner up in front, output combiner out back. A lot of guys, they'll put the input combiner over here and the output combiner over here. That makes sense. One of these holes were meant for putting wires out of the case. I want to see if I can get a photo of me. This I like this a lot. Art at its finest. One, two, three, four, and then measure out how much longer. All right, I've got to make one. And then make all the lengths exactly the same for the rest of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, well, 24, be 48 pieces of wire. I'm sorry, 24 pieces of wire, 24 pills. One per each side. Like I said, long day. £3 of skip. No, decibels actually. Hello, test. Once in a great while, I can hear somebody way out there in the distance. Not today. All right. I guess we hook up the. Now I can pick this thing up properly. Power wire in the box. This up. Pick that up. Put the oxid. I don't know. Over here, I guess. do before. Oh, and I redid my power plug to the front battery of the Suburban too today. That was nice. That had to be done. Had to. Shrink wrap and everything. Had to. Alright. Coax. External speaker. Microphone off the Cobra 2000. I mean, it should work, right? Where the hell did that thing go through? Oops. That's a 5-pin. Nope. No wonder it's not working. What the hell? Should slide right in. No. There we go. Well, if it wasn't going to work before, I bet you that smack turned around and said it better work now. Squelch. Hello, test. Hello, test. Test. Hello. It's a freaking microphone. That key works. Put the 5 watts. Oh, you know what? Let's take 10,000 watt slug out of the other side. Put this one over here. Put the 5 watt slug back in. Hello. Test. Hello. Hello. 7 watts per. Hello. 3.5 line dead key. Hello. That's how we going for reflect. Shouldn't be much left. Come on. Hello. Under a half watt. Hello. 8 watt average out. Now let's see what it does with the amp on. Hello. Oh yeah. Hello. 40 watt bird. Much better. Bird, and where's my 250 watt? No. 500 watt. 25 to 60. Hello. Audio. Hello. Hello. Shit, wrong way. Goes that way. Hello. Audio. About a 100-watt bird. Peak. That's putting. Hello. Hello, radio, audio, test. Yeah, 100-watt peak. Hello. About 40-watt bird. That's 100. That's 50. Hello. Hello. Working again. Off. Let's go to a lower channel. Channel 1. Hello. Audio. Hello. Audio. Hello. That's a solo. It's key to it. Hello. 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 Yep. A little bit above room temperature, not bad. Well, your body temperature is 98 degrees, so anything warmer than 98 degrees is going to be warmer than you, so it's getting a little touchy, a little warm. Hello. 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 Yep, right there. So that's radio's done. 40-watt bird, 100-watt peak. Perfect for a little bit of oomph. I've got to order another microphone for this. This one's going to go in the garbage when I do. Probably order it tonight. Unless I have another one back here somewhere. Doubt it. Yep, doubt it. You know why? I went to Glenn. That's why. Okay. Oh, no, take that back. It also went to my Cobra 25. I don't have the Cobra 25. The Cobra 25 got sent out. Not to the guy that's not going to send me my equipment back, to somebody else. Alright, here's the ground strap, ground cable I'm going to use in the Suburban. This is 3/0, half-inch diameter on one end, 3/8 diameter on the other. Will be good. Alright, radio's done and tested except for it needs a new microphone. I can put the screws back in this radio. and this radio will be going with the Suburban. When I got the Suburban, it came with a radio, it came with the driver, and it came with all the alternators and some screwed up coax and some other stuff. I still got the original 393 that came with the truck. In fact, it's sitting back over there. But I never used the 393 because the connectors on it were shot. So I got 217 up there instead. It works great. The antennas are tuned to it. It's awesome. It works wonderful. This is going in the garbage. Here. We got a radio done. Yay! Stuff back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta start cleaning stuff up. Another part of key down season. Start cleaning stuff up. There we go. Alright, radio done. Check. Oh, let's look at the 2-pill count box. Is it a Toshiba? Yes, it is. Okay, I did pop the box. The originals were non-red dot. I ended up putting in here a red dot. So, it's alright. Thing still runs like balls, so. Alright, no bypass cap. Gotta add that. I'll keep the original wiring on here. It works. Why change it? That means I gotta change it on this. And it's worked all these years, so it's tried and true. I'm getting me a bypass cap. Bypass cap. Let's see if I can show you not what I'm using, but there. Come on. Actually, that's input. No, that's output. Sorry. I'm looking at it from the inside, not reading the letters on the outside going, the hell? Almost makes me want to go back to drinking. Almost. Not quite. All right, now we're at 1.052 right now. I put this in here. .04. That's adding capacitance with my hand. You know what? 1.05. I set as my max. That makes it 1.06. 1.05. I'm going to leave it alone. Yep. That wasn't tight. .052. Alright, so we're good. See, I don't need bird meters to tell me my bypass is. So the bypass is good, so that's fine. Don't have to do nothing with that. I mean, I could probably make it a little bit better by playing with it. Nah, leave it alone. Oh man, what year did I build this box? (2003). It says 03 right there in the corner. No filter cap, none of that stuff. Positive going directly to the back of the output transformer. Done. I just thought at the time that when I did this, you know, it's like, why have a little wire going from here to the B positive on the board back here, and then take the wire from here and go there? Why not just get rid of all that and just go directly from here to here? Made sense to me. Direct connect. So all right, tomorrow we're gonna start testing these things, making sure that these all work right the way they should. Put this on here so I don't forget where I put it. All right. Two pill cat box. Two pill driver. See, I don't hide everything like everybody else does. I don't. I just, you know, I just run the dog snot out of it. It's like, what are you running? See my videos? You know what I'm running. Alright. This has been filtered from here to here. This has got 3 ferrites on it. So I guess I need to do some filtering on this. When I replace the B positive on this. Um, and I'm going to have to, well, I'll leave these on for now, only because of they connect perfect to my one power supply. So, besides, this is what I ran in the, and it's Toshiba, 31 gain and a 26 gain. It's going to be on stock volts, ran as a driver. If I need more oomph into this, I got the radio. So we got this here. Then after we test this box, I'll probably take 210 gauge and put it in here and put it back on. See, this has got 20 volts still written on it. From eons ago when this was in the truck. And this is what, 150 amp Anderson? Maybe it's 125 amp Anderson, whatever. It's the big gray clips. Wait, here's one. 175 amp. Yeah, these are fine. And then the other side of that is going to be this, and this is going on to the Suburban, and this will go clippy, 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 clippy. This is the 12 volt side. I need to make another one for the, this is 2 gauge. Nothing on the stack side I'm going to run, just going to require bigger than 2 gauge. No way, no how. So this will have to go with me in the truck too. Start making a list and make sure I got everything in there. It's real easy to forget stuff when you're packing the truck. Boxes, shit, I left them at home. Except for the one you're talking on. Cable swap parts, bag, tools, extra parts, pills, extra slugs. I'm not bringing extra slugs. They get lost way too easy. Besides, you always get somebody at the break saying, hey, I forgot my slug, can I borrow one of yours? And if I don't have an extra slug, I can just be like, nope, sorry, didn't bring any extra. And the one I got, stay in the truck. But so far, cross fingers, knock on wood. Everybody that I've ever loaned my stuff out to has given it back to me at every single break. So that was not like people borrow my radio, let people borrow the boxes, let people borrow whatever, and just follow them around and be like, you done? Cool, thank you. Half the time I don't even need to do that. They know where to find me. So. No. That will be tested tomorrow. That will be tested tomorrow because I'm going to run this into that with this spot with the variable voltage box. Actually, what I'm going to do can't. I have to do it in the Suburban, all there is to it. If I get the voltage system. If I end up spending the $1,200 and some odd dollars in batteries, or $1,500 in batteries, and the 6-volt stuff, then we'll see if put the Cobra 2000 back. Then we'll see if it's gonna run right in the truck or not. I might have nothing but problems and start blowing shit up. You never know. If that's the case, I'll just fix it however, and you know, don't know. There's a lot of steps to go before everything else has to be done first. The antennas have to be more than likely retuned. The coils more than likely have to be retuned because they're probably going to be a 2 antenna coil class, unfortunately. If not, I still got 2 comp sticks I can run as just 2 comp sticks in 2 antenna class. And then there's the 5-element broken plane system that I've had forever. Well, not forever, but since the beginning of when I got that Suburban. And it was a monster 5-element. I mean, it worked. I mean, it went up against 6-element antennas, no alternators, and tied up with them. That's how good the 5-element was. Then again, the 6-element system was in the beginning stages and not figured out quite yet. So I still think 5-element has more gain than a 6-element. Just something to do with odd numbers. I mean, 5-element, 7-element. I'd rather go to a 7-element than a 6-element. But oh well. Okay, you guys have fun. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna relax, clean up, take a nap, have something to drink. I could have sworn I brought down some soda down here. I just don't remember where the hell I put it. So I'll even sweep tomorrow. I'm just too tired. Just too tired. Not here, not there, not over there, not over there, not over here, not over there. I didn't bring it down. Alright, you guys have a good night. Hit subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. More is coming. And when there's more news on the Suburban that I can show you, I will show you. I will. I promise. It's just not there yet. See you. Thank you.